All right, 1.2, measuring and constructing segments. So first we're going to review some stuff from algebra with plotting points on a coordinate plane. So A is 8, -5. Remember, we always go in alphabetical order, so X, Y. So we're going to go along our X-axis first to 8. Now notice this is 2, 4, 6, 8. This is going by twos. So 8, -5. All right, so if this is -4, that makes this -6. -5, we're just going to kind of estimate it's going to be right here between 4 and 5. Technically -4 and -5. So and we just put a capital A. Number 2, 2, 0. So remember, we're counting by twos. So that's going to be right here. Put a dot. B. C, 5, -1. So again, this is 4, this is 6. So 5 is going to be in between. And 1, -1 is going to be in between. So it's going to be kind of in the middle of this box right here. And we just put a C. D, 1, 3. So this time we're going to go right 1, up 2, 3 is going to be in the middle of the box again. That's going to be capital D. This time we're going to go for E, 1, -3. So again, we're going to go in the middle, and then in the middle down here at -3. That's going to be E. Remember, we always go X first. F, 4, 4. So that's right up here. Capital F. 6, 4. So we're going to go out 6, up 4, right 6, up 4. That's going to be G. And finally, we're going to go to the negative side. H is -3 and +1. So it's going to be in the middle of the box. So again, we're counting by twos and -2. All right, so left -3 and up 1 for letter H. Again, if it's going too fast, just hit pause. All right, ruler postulate. The points on a line can be matched 1-to-1 with real numbers. The real number that corresponds to a point is the coordinate of the point. Okay, so the distance can be written as the absolute value of the difference. So we can just subtract the two numbers and take the absolute value. All right, so for example here, now you can't move this on your own. Now most people start here and just go, oh, well that is 3.5, from 0 to 3.5. But notice you can start anywhere you want. So this is right here. Here we have 5, and here we have 8.5. It doesn't always have to start at 0. So if we did 5 minus 8.5, we get -3.5. But we can't have a negative measurement. Think about it. If you stand on your head, you don't go from 5'11" to -5'11". That's why we do the absolute value. So the absolute value is just the distance is 3.5. And obviously, if we just did 8.5 minus 5, right, we get 3.5 and 3.5. So again, you could use any numbers you want, all right? Now that was in centimeters. With inches, it'd be a little bit different, okay? You'd have to count how many spots there are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 6 out of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 6/16. Okay? So that would be, if you were doing inches, an English measurement, that would be 3 6/16, which would also be known as 3 3/8. minus 2. And we take the absolute value of that, and that would be 1 3/8. So it depends on whether we're measuring in centimeters or inches, but the concept works either way. All right, congruent segments. Congruent means the same length, okay? So if you say something's congruent, that means AB is equal to CD. They're the same length, right? So if we say the lengths are equal, we use an equal sign, right? And if we're saying they're congruent, we use the equal sign with a little wave over it. All right? So again, we're plotting again. So negative 3, comma 4. So we're going to go left 3. Again, remember, we're counting by 2's here. So negative 3 is going to be in between. There's going to be negative 3, 4. 2, 4 is going to be on that line right there. Right? So that's K. L is 1, 3. So we're going to go in between 1 and in between there. That's L. And M is 1, negative 2. So 1 and negative 2 is going to be on this line right here. Now it says determine whether JK and LM are congruent. So JK is here, LM is here. So let's look at the points JK. Okay, they're both up at 4, so basically it's the difference from negative 3 to 2. So negative 3 minus 2, again, absolute value, is going to be negative 5. So it is a length of 5. And if you think about it, it's 3 spaces away here and 2 spaces away there. That's 5 spaces. Okay, so for LM, they both are on the 1. So we're going 3 minus negative 2. That becomes plus. So that's absolute value of 5, which is 5. So yes, they are congruent. And again, if you think about it, this right here is 3 spaces above 0. This is 2 spaces above 0. That's 5 spaces. All right, addition postulate. Basically, this just means you can add the pieces together to get the whole thing. Kind of common sense, really. So find DF. So if you know that this piece is 23 and this piece is 35, and we're trying to find the whole thing, we just add 25 plus 35 to get 60. Now, we're talking about addition, subtraction also applies. If GH is the whole thing and FG is this piece, we're trying to find this piece right here. Well, that's going to be 36 minus 21. 6 minus 1 is 5. 3 minus 2 is 1. That means this piece is 15. And you can double check it. 21 plus 15 does equal 36. Now, let's get some algebra in here. We know this is the total amount. This is one amount, this is the other amount. We don't know a number. We just know that this one plus that one equals the whole thing. And that's all we need, a little algebra, and we're there. That piece plus this piece equals the whole amount. So what do we do for algebra? We join like terms. 2x plus x is 3x. Minus 15 plus 3 is minus 12. Oops, I wrote that wrong. 144. Now we're going to add 12 to both sides, which is going to give me 3x equals 156. And now we just divide by 3. X equals 3 goes into 15 5 times, 3 goes into 6 2 times. So x is 52. But notice it says find x and KL. KL is this piece right here. So we need to plug in 52 to 2 times x plus 3. Okay? So that would be 104 plus 3, 107. That's KL. And then to find the other one, if we wanted, we have 2 choices. We can do 52 minus 15, or we could do 144 minus 107. We'll get the same answer. All right. Cities shown on the map lie approximately in a straight line. Okay, find the distance from Tulsa to St. Louis. Well, we know the whole amount is 738. This piece right here is 377. We're trying to find this amount. So simply 738 minus 377. So that's 1, that's 6, and that's 3. So 361 miles. And again, we can check by adding 377, and we get 738. So we can confirm our work, which is kind of nice. Nice thing about math. All right, segment addition postulate to find xz. So we know this is 23, this is 50. Find the whole thing. You're going to do that on your own. We'll talk about it in class. It also says in the diagram, wy, this piece right here, is 30. Can you use the segment addition postulate to find the distance between w and z? So come in prepared to talk about that.